Hello, and welcome to my tutorial on how to get started on my server. This will probably be really long because I'm really hard. It takes a while for me to explain things. First thing you want to do is get on my server, and while I could just type it in, I'll just show you the link, which will be in the description, to the Planet Minecraft page, so I could get more views or whatever. So I have to go to www. This is my forums. It has a link to it, which will be in the description. It has a link to the Planet Minecraft link, which is right here. We'll be on the forums in just a minute. So, where we have this, right here's the IP address. We're gonna go ahead and copy that. Now we've done that. When you do join the server, you'll join as a member. Now members are able to survive and build and whatever, have fun. Well, there are different ranks of member, which there's only 2 at the moment, but we will be adding more. Like pro member is the other one. But right now there's no difference between member and pro member. But we will be adding more stuff, and I will update the video when we do, and how to get pro member, which currently you can just apply and you'll most likely get it. And I will go back to this when we're ready to go back to that. This is going to be very laggy, so bear with me. I've also been crashing a lot. Yeah, I'm crashing. Bollocks. I'll be right back. Okay, I fixed it, I believe, and I will get it to work now. So, continuing where I left off. You didn't see anything. Okay. Well, everything's fine now. I believe so. And because of that, I can show you it. And as a result of what I had to do, which is reinstall Tekkit, I will be able to show you something that people have been asking me a little bit, and it also gives another reason to this video other than just showing you how to play on my server. I'm not going to go into details and all the Tekkit crap that I don't know about. So, right now, we have a pretty good amount of people on the server, 11 people. We have 4 admins. One of them is a head admin. Currently, there's no other like OPs other than me. It is very laggy, unfortunately, and this isn't my house. So, this is, what town is this? That's my town. Here. Yeah, this is Black Dutchie's house. Home, or town, spawn. I'll go into a little bit more detail on the commands for townie in just a second. Oh no, I'm dying. Well, here's the spawn, which has been griefed. This is not a good demonstration. This is very odd. Whatever. I'm gonna go to my town spawn, which is broken. Oh, goodness. Okay, it's because PSI's been working, I guess, and put all these trees down, so I'm gonna probably fix my spawn. Which is another thing I can show you. Once you're in your home block, which will pop up right down there, type /town spawn new, or town set spawn. Gotta find your home block again. Here it is. That's our head admin. I'm gonna let them know that I'm doing this. So once you are in the game, you won't spawn here, you'll spawn over at the spawn. So I'm going to go to the spawn. You'll spawn in the spawn, which is unfortunately out in the wildy, which I'll probably fix by the time you get on the server. So PvP will not be enabled in the town that will be here. When you do leave and you go and get your whatchamacallits, all your stuff, and you have a nice little thing going for you, and you get enough money by doing /sell hand, which I don't have anything in my hand, but but once you do that, and you have, what's it, town prices, or towny price. It costs $250 to start a town, and once you have $250, you can just go ahead and go town, new, name of town, and that'd be like Kapala Vidil. Here's someone right here. As you can see, we are in the PvP world, or PvP wild. We are in PvP world, so you can attack people while you're in the place. So when you make a town, everything will be protected inside of it, except for alchemy chests and stuff like that. And to fix that, I got a program. Hold on. I got a program called C Private. So when you get an alchemy chest, when you get to the point where you have alchemy chests, or iron chests for that matter, you just set it down and you type /C Private or C Password, and then you left click it. C Password, which is pretty much the same as C Private, but you can have, like, if you're in a town and you're playing with your friends and you still want it to be protected but you want your friends to be able to get into it, you just type C Password, or C Password and your password, and then you right click it, and then they can put their stuff in, and it all works out fine. So that's the C Private. Now that you know to do Tekkit, the Townie mod, and C Private, I can show you some of the basic commands for members. You can do TPA, the name of a person, which I'll go to Scootaloo. For members can do nickname, which I should probably remove, but I'm not going to for a while. So you have to figure out what their name is, like asking for in-game names, and it's probably going to deny me. But you can do that, and they'll wind up either accepting or denying you access to spawning or TPing to them. And if they do let you TP, you can immediately kill them. We don't really like PvP. We just frown upon it, and we can't do anything about it, unfortunately, if it's in the PvP zone. So, and say like you're in your town, and your town, which mine is right now currently set to no PvP, you can go town, toggle PvP, and then it'll turn on PvP, or when it's default PvP enabled, so you want to turn that off. You can also turn off public, which disables people from doing town spawn, main, or Canterlot, which no one is in right now, but it disallows people from just spawning and just start stealing your stuff. So but luckily for him, I'm not going to do that. If you do not have townie or anything for that matter, I can't really help you out when something bad happens. So, see, the TPA finally was accepted. TP or spawn, that's DPA, and I'll be glad enough or happy enough. I'd be glad to help you out in any problems you may have in the server. Say you don't like the area where we are, I would be glad to teleport you somewhere far, far away. But there might be people there already, because I only do in increments of 1,000 to 5,000 in the XYZ, and it's not that hard to find places that aren't inhabited. Like over here is a nice place that people can start playing. That's pretty much covered everything, I think. We do have some fun stuff. Now I'm gonna get to the forums. Turn that off for that. So when we're on the forums, which is right here, and the link will be in the description, you can look at our updates, which I barely ever do update the plugins because I just recently did it, and I'll probably do that later. You have the server rules, which is in the news, and I'll probably be editing this for the next 2 weeks, because the server's about 3 weeks old, and it's almost 24/7, but it's all hosted in my house, so I can only have 25 people at the most, or 20. We have off topic, which you don't really need to worry about. Members area, which is where you chat, apply for admin, ban appeals, report grief or hackers, and if you want a nation. There is a lot of stuff that's not listed here. Oh, that's because I haven't signed in. You have to sign up in the forums to be able to post and stuff for moderator, pro member, and stuff like that, and also for to join. Like if you make a nation in one point, which costs $1,000, it's just, instead of using town, you put nation in front of it. It costs $1,000 to do that, and once you do, you can post it on here, which I've only done. These are both mine. Well, someone else took that from me, and I just wound up giving it to them. Once you have a nation and you have more than one town, which these only have one town. I'm gonna add one to this one in a minute. But once you have a town, or two towns and a nation, you can post in here. Just type the name of your nation, how many towns, and how much money your nation has. Or you don't have to put that. Forget that. Scratch that. No, don't. Just put your town, nation, name of your nation, why you would like it to have its own forum, if you want it to be a public type thing that people can ask to join, and I will give you moderator to that board, and everything will be happy and cheesecake filled. So, I believe that's it.